We've got some breaking news coming out of Syria. I want to thank Philip of Alabama for getting me these two pieces of information. He's getting them because people on their Twitter accounts are sending these messages. Syrian state-run TV has just breaking news that the national security chief has died from the wounds suffered in the blast that took place there in Syria. So, let's get this right. Again, Syrian television has just broadcasted, and it's been Twitter accounts has got it, and Philip of Alabama has got it to me just moments ago that the national security chief has died from wounds suffered in the blast in Syria. Now, folks, listen to me for a moment. That means the Minister of Defense, President Assad's brother-in-law, dead. The Minister of Interior, dead. The National Security Chief, dead. And I have reports that an Iranian high-ranking general was also in the meeting, dead. My question is, if there's smoke rising in Damascus, the Free Syrian Army is closing in on you. You've pulled back your troops from the Israeli border to protect the inner city of Damascus. There's murder, there's massacring, there's mayhem, there's meanness, there's Muslims, there's violence, all over the place. You look out your presidential palace and you can see the fighting. And all of a sudden, your defense minister, your minister of interior, your national security chief, and a high-ranking general from Iran who was sent to you from Ahmadinejad are holding a top-level security meeting. Would you be there if you're President Assad? I believe he was. Those four men are all dead, and I would say Assad, if he isn't dead, he is wounded. Now, here's a report. This is from Turkey. I shared this yesterday, and even though there's reports that Assad is okay, I'm not sure I believe it, folks. This says Assad was wounded, and his wife is in Russia. And I did a video on this. And the reports are also, this is not just the daily news from Turkey, but also The Guardian is reporting this. And it was broadcast on Turkish CNN television. Not the main CNN, but their branch out there in Turkey. That Assad is wounded. He's no longer in Damascus, but has been moved to Latanka along the Mediterranean Sea in a coastal city. Wounded. I believe this is true. I don't know, but I have a strong indication that it is probably something to this. Why? I don't see the secretary, the defense minister, the minister of the interior, the national security chief, high-ranking general from Iran meeting right there, and the President Assad not being present. I just feel like he was, and reports are he was wounded. Reports are his wife, Asma, is in Russia. Now, here's another report. This is coming from, I want to thank Kathy Morris for getting me that one. Now, this one came to me, and also this is Middle East news. This is Israeli news. Now, they're reporting that Syrian TV says that Assad swore in a new defense minister in the first sighting since the attack yesterday. Okay, and they released the footage of Assad making this guy his new defense minister. But we don't hear Assad speak and say that. We just see the news overlaying over top of the footage. So we don't know if that was actually a swearing in of a new defense minister or if that was just a promotion of a guy to a position. Because you don't hear him say that. We also don't know, was this actual live footage? It wasn't live. It was footage released. How long ago was this recorded? Is this part of a propaganda spinning machine? Is Assad really in Damascus? Most people reporting he's not. And some are reporting he's wounded. And we do have confirmation now that the national security chief is dead. The defense minister, Assad's brother-in-law, dead. The minister of interior, dead. National security chief, dead. High-ranking general from Iran, dead. Where is Assad? Folks, hang on. The spin machine is on in the propaganda part of this war. We're not getting confirmation. We're not getting anything. Only thing that the American media would do was cover the footage. They didn't even cover the blast. They didn't even cover where Assad was. They covered nothing till they got the footage. So I'm just not so sure. I could be wrong, of course. I don't know for sure. But I'm leaving the video up I did that Assad is wounded, because until somebody can show me Assad, not just footage, but alive, standing, you know what I'm saying? Come on. There's something going on there. And oh, by the way, Philip of Alabama also got this information to me, and this is huge. Another Twitter report coming from Reuters. Up to 1 million Syrians are estimated to be internally displaced in Syria as of last week. This is being tweeted by Reuters. 1 million Syrians have lost their homes. 17,000 are dead. 42,000 have defected to Turkey. 45,000 have defected to Jordan. Thousands to Lebanon. And the dead bodies are everywhere, murdered and are massacred, and the maim, and the madness, and the meanness. It's misery. What? Are you serious? Pray for the people of Syria. Where are you, Assad? Where are you, Assad? And here's the sad thing. When Assad is gone, and he will be, we knew it. Daniel 11, 41 through 45, many countries shall be overthrown because the Antichrist spirit, he shall move into the glorious land. And many nations shall be overthrown, including Egypt, Libya, and at the steps of Ethiopia. And they would seize all the treasure of the gold and the silver. That's all happened. That was right in the Bible. It said what happened, it did. Then it says tidings from the east and the north will trouble him or slow him down. At the United Nations vote yesterday, again, China, Russia vetoed the removal of Assad. Why? Because the east is China, the north is Russia, the east is China. They have slowed it down again. But he will come with a great fury, with a great destructive, he will come. It's getting ugly, folks. Are you saved? We're watching Bible prophecy fulfill itself on not just daily anymore, but now hourly. And now you've got this gunman who goes into this crowded theater during the showing of the movie Batman, The Dark Knight Rises, wearing a bulletproof vest, packing a rifle and handguns and tear gas, killing 14, injuring 50. We don't know how many of those injured or critically are going to die as well. See, we don't know. Pray. Oh, where Aurora? Aurora. Study the name Aurora. What does it mean? What does that name even mean? It seems like these things happen in specific towns. Like when the locusts came to California this spring in the town of Harold. Proclaim it. The locusts are here. I mean, just these things just keep happening. Oh. Give your life to Jesus Christ. I'll be back. I'll be back. And you don't want to miss my show today. You don't want to miss my show. God bless.